Okay, let's talk about something every single college student has to do. Take notes. But what if I told you that you could turn that chore into your secret weapon for acing your classes? Yeah, seriously, let's dive in.
You know that feeling, right? You walk out of a lecture and it feels like everything the professor just said went poof in one ear and right out the other. It's so frustrating. But listen, it's not you. It's not that you're bad at learning. It's just, well, it's how our brains work when we don't have a game plan.
So what if you had a secret weapon to cut right through that brain fog? Well, you do. And get this, it's not about studying harder. It's about taking notes smarter.
Okay, so let's get one thing straight. Note-taking is not just mindlessly writing down every single word your professor says. I mean, that's just being a court stenographer, right? The key word here is active. The whole point is to be thinking, filtering, and connecting ideas as you write. It's a workout for your brain, not just your hand.
I love this way of thinking about it. Are you a sponge or a filter? A sponge just kind of soaks up everything. The important stuff, the random stories, all of it. It gets messy. But a filter is smart. It lets the important stuff through and catches the junk. That's what you want to be in a lecture. You want to be the filter.
All right, so what does this actually look like in the moment? Like while you're sitting there in class? Let's talk about the benefits you get right away.
Well, for starters, just the act of writing keeps you from zoning out. Scrolling on your phone or daydreaming. It's like an instant focus boost. It forces your brain to stay engaged and to ask those important questions like, wait, is this going to be on the test? Or, oh, that's a good example. You're no longer just watching the lecture, you're in it.
And this is basically the game plan, the active learning cycle. Step 1, you're really listening, not just hearing sounds. You're hunting for the main ideas. 2, you filter. You ignore the professor's long story about their cat and grab the key concepts. 3, and this one is huge, you put it in your own words. Don't just write down a fancy term you don't understand. Explain it to yourself right there on the page. And finally, number 4, you start making connections. Draw an arrow, use a star, whatever. You're not just taking notes, you're building a mental map of the whole subject.
Okay, that's all great for during the lecture, but the real magic, all that happens later. When it's cram time before the midterm, all that hard work you did in class is going to pay off. Big time.
And believe it or not, there's some serious brain science behind this. I mean, the simple act of writing, whether with a pen or on a keyboard, does something amazing inside your brain. It literally creates stronger connections for that information than if you just sat there and listened.
Yeah, there's actually a name for it, the encoding effect. Think of it like this. Just hearing something in a lecture is like having a temporary file open on your computer. It's there, but if the power goes out, it's gone forever. But when you write it down in your own words, that's like hitting save. You're telling your brain, hey, this is important. Store this in long-term memory.
So let's picture this. It's the night before a big exam. What would you rather do? Option A, stare at a 50-page textbook chapter, trying to figure out what's important? Or option B, flip through your own awesome 3-page summary of the most important stuff? Yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer, isn't it?
And it goes even deeper. These notes you're creating, they become your ultimate study guide, perfectly tailored to you. They pinpoint the exact spots where you were confused. They help you remember things way longer, fighting that forgetting curve. And they're a perfect record of what the professor actually said was important. It's like you're building this incredible personal learning tool just for you.
So let's wrap this all up. When you boil it down, it's all about one simple but really powerful shift in how you think about notes.
Here's the big takeaway. The most important thing to remember. Your notes aren't just a boring record of what happened in the past. No way. They are a tool you are building for your future success. Every single class, you're creating a personalized roadmap that's going to guide you straight to an A.
So, here's my challenge to you. The next time you walk into a classroom and you pull out your notebook or open your laptop, just ask yourself, am I here to watch or am I here to win? The choice is totally yours. And trust me, it's going to make all the difference.